Yeah. So I said, which part of the tourism industry do you work for, and what kind of work do you do?
Okay, I primarily work as a freelance, as a program director. That means that I lead and bring group around in southern Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I mainly work for a company which is based in Malta called
Mm-hmm.
Secret Italia.
Okay.
And yeah, basically we are specialized in small group tours,
Mm-hmm.
so maximum 14 people.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they are from America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. So yeah, basically English speakers.
Yeah. All right. So, what was your first reaction upon hearing that the COVID-19 outbreak has taken place in China? Did you expect it to spread like a wildfire to the other parts of the world?
Absolutely not. I think that nobody expected really something like that happen, especially because, well, I just been in February at the New York Time travel show, which was, yeah, in February, and we had 4 beautiful days, like meeting potential clients, tour operators, and previous clients in our stand. And so I just got back from New York in Italy, and already in New York, I remember was like the last day of the year, like Chinese last day of the year, and so we already knew something about coronavirus in China, but of course it was in China. Then I
Yeah.
got back to Italy. 2 weeks later, Milan is kind of Wuhan, and the situation totally, changed. So at the beginning, we didn't perceive it because in southern Italy, we were green area, let's say. So really no cases, then one case, and then the hysteria started to goes on, and everything started to shut. And so no, I didn't expect it actually also because I was doing a lot in my life. Like I was renovating home, for example. So my apartment still unfixed because then straight away we started 1 month ago quarantine. So the lockdown is 1 month that I'm home. And yeah, my first reaction was kind of shocked. It was gradual, like I gradually get it. I gradually get it that something was going to spread uh, all over the world, but firstly attack Italy, northern Italy. So for sure, yeah, the beginning I was worrying a lot about what was going on.
Right. So, I mean, even we are in lockdown.
How long?
So we've been in lockdown for 21 days now, and we hear it's going
Okay,
to be extended further. So for us to hear, we don't know what's going to happen, but we are
sure.
just sincerely hoping that things get a little better. So just coming to the work front, how are you managing? So what are you currently doing to cope with the situation?
Okay, I can tell you what I did in the first period. Like the first period, we had cancellation up to May, and so straight away I just say, okay, we just need to wait. We keep in contact with our clients. Um, we just tell them what is going on, but in an easy way, in a normal way, because the media coverage started to be very high, so they started to worry a lot. And so after that, we just said, okay, this is the situation. We're facing it. Will be a period. So nowadays, personally, what I'm doing in my life, I'm starting to think, rethink about many choices. Maybe also my attitude on responding on, emergency situation and crisis. So kind of crisis management. What basically I'm doing, I launched a podcast about meditation and relaxation, which is in Italian. So basically, my passion saved me because you're here in your home, you don't know what to do. You now expect that the touring season at least is locked till September, but then you may even expect later on. So I think I get this idea very early, just saying, okay, we need to accept this. We need to understand that this is a period, there's an emergency. Now it's worldwide. So I think that my reaction was like, okay, we need to network together. Everybody needs to do what like everybody likes to do. I told me, okay, now I have time. The
Yeah.
first things that I told me is like, now I have time. After a while, it was a drama. Like I've too many times. I've never been so, I was used to be very busy. This year we expected to have with that company and currently work with 13 tours of
Yeah.
2 weeks. So of course, the whole income of the year would have come of the beginning of the season. Like 2 days ago, I would have started my first tour,
Okay.
ending up in basically November. So
All
now
right.
you kind of see the empty shadow, and you see, okay, what is going on now? So I just say, if we can not travel outside, let's travel inside first.
Of course. I mean, we have technology now, which is a good thing. We can at least travel virtually, if not by
Yeah,
visiting certain places. So, my next question would be, since you said you have been freelancing and working with different organizations, so do
yeah.
you think your coping mechanism to a situation like this will be different from, say, bigger DMCs or agencies, which would work with a lot of people and would have to take care of all their employees?
Well, what I can say is that just almost 2 years ago, I joined this company, which is a small boutique company. But I work for a big company, American company, with lots of numbers and lots of employee. At the same time, at that time I was freelance. I still freelance now. So unfortunately, we kind of know that risk when
Yeah.
we are not employee. But sure, I understand the effort of the management if they need to keep the employee, if they need to keep paying them. But I hope that they will keep in mind how important is that they
Yeah.
will have support from every, I don't know, different countries, but support for them because they can support them. Because I really, I'm really sure that especially in tourism business, we recognize the values of
Yeah.
our employees because it's a very challenging business. We need all the time to face the clients for someone else, but at the same time, it's our clients, it's our visitor, it's our guests. So it's
Yes.
more. And after all, now I'm considering I met so many people now. Now I have the time to start to think how many people I met, during those tours, what they gave me in these years. And recently I'm thinking, okay, we have the chance to have our city for ourselves.
Right.
Like
Right.
I live in Palermo, southern Italy is the capital city of Sicily. It's an incredible, beautiful town full of everything you can find. The heritage is unbelievable. Just out of my window, I have the city in front of me. It's the only thing that's keep me like warm, saying, okay, we'll get back. It's sunny today. I can be outside for no reason. But when I can, I will do everything to fall in love again and more with my place so I can show, everybody that I love it so much. And then it will be beautiful for next year, or I hope in September, or whenever is good for people health. Because first thing for our guests is that they feel safe.
Certainly so, yes. So, is the government doing anything, any kind of aids or anything to kind of, support the travel and tourism industry, or any specific demands that you would have, you would expect your
Because
government to do for you?
specifically for tourism, at the moment there are not any specific issues open. Well, every category is trying to open up, of course, some
Right.
claim and something to say safe tourism because it's a tricky part of our economy, of course, especially in southern Italy. It's growing a lot. But we are at the beginning of that. The government of Italy is starting, to pay attention to every kind of valuable sector of business. Of course, it's not a lot. Like for us that we are freelance, we're gonna have per month 600 euro. which
Okay.
of course doesn't cover enough, our daily life, because we work from April to October or November. So my last tour was in November. I would have started 2 days ago. So that means that the whole winter I did nothing. So of course you can compare this income with the income of any other business, because I think that tourism was affected in a long term.
Right.
It will be affected in the long term differently from other jobs that gradually they will be fundamental.
Right.
Tourism is not fundamental, but for our freedom it is somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that some categories are trying to get back to national tourism.
Okay.
Somehow I agree with that. I probably personally would do something like, okay, first of all, me, I would like to experience uh, beautiful things in my island again, more and more, to network more. Maybe I will try to do something, but my main business always been international tourism, and I believe in so. I believe in that kind of customer because I love to share with people from all over the world my country. Not that with Italian is different, but kind of it is. So it will be a new challenge for me,
Of course,
first
I
of all.
understand. But well, again, certainly hope so that once everything is over, people will again probably start looking forward to traveling more, because we are obviously cooped
Yeah.
up inside our homes and we would definitely look forward to going there. So I hope that every country, every destination that's been affected gets back up on its feet. So coming to the last part of the interview, are you an
Sure.
optimist? Do you think we'll get over this?
Pardon?
I said, are you an optimist? Do you think we'll get over this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm dreaming for the best. And I'm trying to see the situation taking the best of it. So, first of all, when I can be outside, I probably will do many, contents like video and photos, so I can, keep in touch with people from all over the world, show how beautiful it is now, inviting them to stay if it's not the right time to come, but then inviting them to come when it would be the right time. So I'm super positive. It's difficult to stay strong, but I'm super positive.
I mean, of course, we have to do that. That's the best that we can do. So, any message to the travelers out there? Anything you would like to say to them?
Pardon?
I'm saying, any message to the travelers out there? Any message that you would like to for us to reach out to them and tell them?
Well, for all the travelers that I had, that I will have in southern Italy, keep safe and travel inside and travel around all your life, your beloveds. Take your time. It's not our fault. It's
Of course,
anybody's fault. So just stop, breathe, and we'll see you there, I'm sure.
of course. I also sincerely hope so, Luca. It was great talking to you.